From FXEmpire, this is Chris taking a look at the natural gas forecast for 2024. And this is a market that I think probably going to put a lot of people to sleep this year in the sense that we're not going to see the fireworks that we've seen over the last couple of years. Quite frankly, I was a bit, and I'll be the first person to admit it, was a bit surprised that we didn't launch this year because, yes, I realize that temperatures haven't been as cold as they could have been. But you also have the situation where the Russian supply of gas in Nord Stream 2 has been destroyed. And the coup d'etat in Western Africa, this was all kind of going on in this time frame here. And, by all accounts, you should have had the market racing higher because of a lack of supply. Turns out there's excess of supply around the world. And the winter hasn't really been anywhere near as bad as expected. For example, I live in technically the northeastern part of the United States. And on Christmas Day, I'm walking around with a t-shirt and sweatpants on outside. Like it literally wasn't that cold at all. Matter of fact, probably could have been wearing shorts. So now the futures markets are starting to price in February pricing. So we'll probably get some type of bounce, some type of shot higher between now and the end of winter. But I think this box here represents where we're going to trade most of this year. Really, I would focus more on $2 to $3. The stochastic oscillator may be your best friend this year. I just don't see what sends nat gas higher. Quite frankly, I live in a part of the world that natural gas is so heavily and readily available, it's burned off most of the time. It's an overabundant commodity, and that is definitely going to be the case this coming year, especially. And it's worth noting that some people are pricing in some type of global economic slowdown. If that's the case, then it takes out the electricity equation as well, because nat gas is quite often used to fire off power plants that produce electricity. So I just think you're looking at 2 as a bargain and 3 to 3.33 as being too expensive, probably most of this year.